Com. We are coming to you live today from Sally Kate Winters Family Services in the beautiful town of West Point, Mississippi. We're here to promote Child Abuse Awareness Month. You're going to hear stories throughout the day about the organization and being able to make donations and knowing that those gifts make a difference to the lives of children that need their services. And we're kicking off the good things today with our First Lady, Miss Elee Reeves. Hey.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you?
I am not complaining. It is a beautiful day in West Point. We've got a nice breeze, which helps because we're sitting out in the front of Sally Kate Winters Family Services. So, you know, the Lord's good to us with a little cool air, but we'll take the better weather.
That's awesome.
So how important, as First Lady, how important is it for Mississippians to support all the great work that's done here at Sally Kate Winters?
Well, Sally Kate Winters does a phenomenal job helping care for hundreds of Mississippi kids and their families. And the work they are doing to advocate for child abuse prevention is tremendous for our state.
It absolutely is. I was reading a few statistics. They have over 8,000 meals were served last year, 2,000 nights for safe shelters, 477 children of all ages receive services, and therapy. So anytime that we can have those kind of organizations in our state, man, they are up to good things for sure. But you've been busy over the last year. Elee, you've been on the move with Fred the Turtle. You even made it to my kids' school there in Rankin County. So where all have you and Fred gone?
I feel like we've been everywhere, but we have, as of today, we have delivered over 21,000 books to Mississippi fourth graders.
Wow. That's a lot of books. I know that there's probably more for you to be able to give out. So if folks haven't had the chance to meet Fred the Turtle, is there still a chance that you'll be coming to their school sometime soon?
Yes, we have just a few more counties left to deliver to. So if your fourth grader hasn't brought home Fred, they will soon.
Well, remind us who Fred is, because I love his mission to the fourth graders. I love the workbook. I love the fact that it is a story we can all get behind and as parents sort of work through it and sort of help our children learn and read. But remind us where the inspiration for Fred the Turtle came from.
Oh, sure. So, my team and I last spring started talking about, just what my next initiative could be for the state. And in our early planning stages, we coordinated with the KC Family Services and also some educators across the state and decided that we wanted to kind of do some type of an activity coloring book targeted, with a Mississippi story to Mississippi kids. And so we developed Fred the Turtle. And Fred the Turtle is about a sea turtle from the Mississippi Gulf Coast who finds himself on a really crazy road trip across the state of Mississippi with a guy named Fisherman Jimmy. And they go from Hattiesburg on up to Oxford, over to the Delta, and then back home. But across the way, besides, seeing all these really great Mississippi attractions, Fred asked students to take part in just a bunch of different fun activities, such as coloring and a word search. And Fred also asked them a lot of questions about themselves, about how to encourage them to be a friend and how to set goals, and just really gets them to do some critical thinking and just engaging them into some thought-provoking conversations.
Well, like I said, my daughter enjoyed bringing her Fred the Turtle home, which I got one first here last year, I think. Elee, I got one of the first editions of Fred the Turtle, was super excited to show her I got it first, but she enjoyed bringing hers home. And I know a lot of the fourth graders are still looking forward to you making it to their counties. But I also love that we share a genuine affection for the Girl Scouts. I noticed, I think it was just a couple of weeks ago, was National Girl Scouts Day or Awareness Day or something, which it should be every day, right? Because it's cookie season. But tell us about how you connect with the Girl Scouts of Mississippi and why that's a special organization for you.
Well, I have literally been a lifelong Girl Scout since Daisy's, which is kindergarten, and it was such an influential part of my upbringing that, when I had 3 daughters, of course I wanted to share that with them and other young women across the state. I've been on the board of the Girl Scouts of Greater Mississippi here in Jackson, and I really enjoyed that time too. I just think Girl Scouts does just amazing things for these young women, giving them leadership skills, teaching them about themselves and all the things that they can do. I'm really passionate about it.
I feel like, Elee, when you and I went through the Girl Scouts, or I was a brownie, so I may not have started when it was a daisy, but I was a brownie for a little while. They didn't have the cool badges that they have now for STEM and science and all of these other things. I feel like, man, I want to go back through it and sort of have the opportunity to earn even cooler badges and fun opportunities. But I think that people need to know that there's so much more to the Girl Scouts here in Mississippi than just selling the delicious cookies, which is definitely a perk to that. But hey, it's a perk too for, Miss Mississippi. Wow, she is showing up, or former Miss Mississippi, should I say. Holly Brand, we've been watching her on The Voice, and I saw where you shared last night that she made it to the next round. How cool is that she's representing our state so well?
Oh, I mean, she is doing such a tremendous job, and I love that she's been able to continue to represent our state on this national stage. I mean, besides just being so vivacious and beautiful, I mean, she's just such a great role model for young girls across the state.
Would you have all the crowns come through there at the governor's mansion? So all the wonderful women out there that are representing our state so well. She just happens to sing really, really well, and It's being shown there on the stage there at The Voice. Well, we're here today live at Sally Kate Winters Family Services, and we just went through all the wonderful things that you're doing and our state's doing in terms of supporting, particularly young girls, but I guess Fred the Turtles for young girls and boys. So that brings us back to just how important it is, the work that this organization does that makes a difference in the lives of children, because if they need those services in times of need, you want to make sure that they're there. So just, share with us why we should support and get behind Sally Kate and why it's, again, such a good thing for our state.
Absolutely. I mean, every child deserves a loving home, and every child deserves to have someone who will advocate for their safety and for their well-being. And I am so proud of everyone at Sally Kate for doing all that they're doing to raise awareness and for providing our kids and families with a safe haven during these times of trouble. And I so appreciate you being there today to highlight all of this great work that they're doing.
Well, you stay busy sharing Fred and doing all the good work that you're doing as well, Elee. I always appreciate your time here on Good Things. If you're ever around the station, pop in and we can have a little fun.
All right. Thanks, Rebecca.
All righty. And she mentioned it. Yep, our state needs it. Our state absolutely needs the work that they're doing here at Sally Kate Winters